Hi, Angus from KnowledgeMappers here, and in this brief video I'm going to walk you through our standard calendar map. This particular map is a 2016 US edition, but this holds true for any standard calendar map from any year and from any country. A couple of things to point out before we go on. This demonstration will be in the MindManager 15 software environment, but the map is also available to download as an interactive Adobe Acrobat PDF file. May well be available in other mind mapping software formats by the time you're listening to this. The layout is standard to our maps. We have our centre topic with unique graphic, map title and a brief description of the map, but also there's a note on the central topic which contains the complete metadata for the map. This completely describes the map. This is the same information that is on the product description page on the Knowledge Mappers website, but it always travels with the map as a note on the central topic as well, so it's always to hand. The other part of the map to point out is our legend branch, which contains, as you would think, the description of the map contents. So without further ado, let's get stuck in, as it were. So it's a standard calendar map. So the main branches are going to be the months of the year, and sub-branches off of that are going to be the days of the month. All are uniquely identified by the year, month, day of the month, and day of the week, text and graphic. Additionally, the day of the week is shaded according to if it's a weekday or a weekend day. But you can all, as a standard Gregorian calendar, that's Saturday and Sunday, but as we'll show you later on, you can fairly easily vary that if your local circumstances differ. So it's a standard calendar map, so that means it's got further sub-branches to the days with details of international and national public significant days or events. And these branches will have a link, hyperlink through to our web page with further information about the event, as well as a text note which gives you some brief background information to the event, but also describes the timing of the event, which is either going to be on the same date each year, e.g. January the 1st, on the same relative day of the week within the month, for example the third Monday in November, or determined by a completely different calendar, such as the lunar calendar, the Chinese, Hebrew, Islamic, etc. And so will fall on different dates each year in the Gregorian calendar. Anyway, events that do not take place on the same date each year are noted by an asterisk, but you'll see that as we go along. So what are these events? Well, the international events are astronomical events, commemorative days, cultural, environmental, health, human rights issue awareness days, profession awareness days, major religious festivals, official United Nations days, observance days, as well as general civil observances. So let's get stuck in then to January. So first event, no surprise, in January is the New Year's Day. So click on the link at the end of the branch, and within MindManager the inbuilt web browser opens up, and we're through to the Wikipedia article about that event. As I said, we also have astronomical events, so the Wikipedia article on the phases of the moon, fulfilling our public education remit there. Commemorative health awareness events, so World Braille Day here. So this particular one is organised by the World Blind Union and commemorates the birth of Louis Braille, anniversary of the birth of Louis Braille, who invented the Braille system for reading for blind people. This also illustrates another feature of MindManager, that you can have multiple hyperlinks on the one branch. So again, fulfilling our public education remit, we link through to the Wikipedia page about Louis Braille. As I said, the United Nations is denotes most of the world observance days. So the first official UN day of the year is the Holocaust memory of victims of the Holocaust. And so we link through to the official UN page there. We've got all the UN events throughout the year, and again the Wikipedia article about it. As I said, we have the major religious events as well. So there's Jewish events, Hindu events, Christian events, regular and Eastern Orthodox Christian, etc. There's also Muslim and Buddhist events as well. So we don't leave anybody out if we can help it. So that covers all the internationally significant events. Moving on to the national ones. So in the States we have Martin Luther King Day, observed on the 20th of January every year. Key point of this though is it's a federal holiday, and so we link through to the Wikipedia page on federal holidays in the United States, which explains all about them, lists them all, but also explains the timing, etc. These things are not always as straightforward as they seem, so you know it's a national holiday, but maybe not actually observed everywhere, or it's observed on a different day, some in one particular part of the nation for a particular reason, whatever. I'm sure you know examples of yourself from your own country of how it's not necessarily straightforward. But anyway, we give you the link to the information and give it to you anyway. And the other thing at map, we'll go down to the next level, if you like, so at state level. So for example, here we have Michigan State Day is on the 26th of January, and this commemorates the day when the state became a part of the Union, the United States, and that was on the 26th of January 1837, because we link through to the Michigan State page on Wikipedia, again give you further information. So that really completes our description of the the content, the main content of the map. But we'll describe a couple of aspects we've built into the content. For example, all the topics have a particular topic style associated with them, which determines the formatting, their appearance, whatever. So the events, the days, and the month, etc. So if you particularly want to change something, you can. So for example, alluded to earlier was the fact that your weekend locally may fall on different days, may not be Saturday and Sunday, it may be whatever, Sunday and Monday, or whatever. So you could easily change the formatting if you want. Also, point out the fact that all the event branches are we've created marker tags for tag groups for all the individual events, which are, you can see the marker tag groups here. So we've got some geographic tags of where the event pertains to, so most of these are global events. But there's the religious stuff, the astronomical events, the countries of the world, or the subdivisions of the particular country as well. So this makes it easier to filter the map. So for example, again, a feature of Mind Manager, let's filter the map just on Jewish holidays, and there we go. So there's our calendar for the major Jewish holidays of the year. So you can see how this could be applied in other ways. So let's just unfilter that. And get back to where we were as well. What uses of the map then? Well, it's a standard map. We're in, let's just turn off the tags again. Standard map, so we have our own information too. So my father's birthday is on Burns Day, January the 25th every year, so I can just add that information to the map. Also, your map comes with a free time type template map, which has got various generic time periods, so seconds, minutes, hours, days, months, years, decades, etc. So we can cut and paste the branches from here to into our calendar map to give us finer detail. So for example, Thursday the 28th is going to be a busy day, so I want to plan it in advance. So let's get the minutes, so probably 15 minutes will do. So it's going to be a busy work day. So, you know, and I can schedule my day accordingly. So you get the idea. One final thing to show you before we go then is quickly, here's the same map as the Adobe Acrobat interactive PDF files. So no inbuilt browser, but there are hyperlinks, and it will work with your default browser as you've shown. Anyway, that completes our tour through the standard calendar map. Hope you found it useful, and I'll see you.